The best way you can support me is with a simple subscribe. Subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Listen, man, OVO Fest in full effect out there in Toronto. Drake does his annual event, concert series in Toronto, brings out a plethora of guests. It's a huge event, man, and it's getting bigger. Man, Drake, you say what you want about Drake. That brother is consistently putting in that work year in and year out. By the way, Drake announced another album before next OVO Fest. So between now and next August, we're getting another Drake project. I've heard rumblings that Drake's going to give us a new album by the end of this year. Actually, not in 2018. I heard that the new album is coming this year, and I heard it's going to be more of a rap-centric album. Drake's been kind of getting away from rap the last couple of projects and more life and views. I've been hearing that Drake's going to go back to rapping, maybe closer to a mixtape type project than an album this time. So that's what I've been hearing. Again, it's just whispers. But I also was somebody who had a source that told me Jay-Z was dropping an album about Beyonce's Lemonade a long time ago, over a year ago, if you go check my videos. And that source deemed correct. Anyways, Drake brought out the Ray Sharmans of the world, the Cardi B's of the world, the Weeknd, I think probably was the biggest name that he brought out. That OVO EXO, they said that they got to do a project as well. One person that he brought out was a Toronto native, and Tory Lanez got on stage, did the Controller remix. Tory Lanez had a really dope Controller remix, really dope. And I'm not going to say it got bigger than Drake's Controller, because that's not true, but it had as much buzz as you can have for a remixed record that wasn't the official remix, right? They did the record together, and Drake was like, yeah, he's, you know how Drake getting his voice. I met the guy. He's really a great guy. For those who don't know, the two had beef over a lot of nothing. They took shots at each other. Tory's always, to me, spoke down on Drake in record, and when he gets in interviews, he ain't really ever talk greasy. He'd be like, man, I ain't really on that. I ain't on that energy. But we've seen Tory be in Philly like, you can't come here, and take shots at him in different records, and claim that he's the best coming out of Toronto, which he should feel like that. But when people ask him about it, he ain't really want smoke. Drake doesn't do interviews, so you really never got his take on it, on Tory. The two now have ended that. We reported on that a couple months ago, that they ended all that. They met. Somebody sat them down, an OG sat them down and said enough is enough. Now it looks like the two have gotten past that, and it looks like they might be making music together. If Drake brought you out on stage, I'm pretty sure he's going to try to do some music with you. Drake's not stupid. He knows Tory has a really good sound that a lot of people like and enjoy. Tory's one of the best at producing music right now to me. And I'm pretty convinced that these two are going to get together and make a record sooner or later. I think it's dope anytime people can end beef. We don't want to brag about beef and no part in the society, because it's not cool and people get killed. So if you see two artists, two dang R&B niggas in beef, we got to salute it. And we got to salute the culture for pushing forward. Give Drake credit, man. He's never been on the beef thing. Like, he's always been into ending anything, any drama that he's ever had with anybody, or anybody that's ever talked about him greasy. The only person that he has been reluctant to end it with is Meek. And that's probably because Meek tried to end Drake's career. So I salute Drake for always being willing to openly end drama that he has with other people, and just not be on that. Drake's always a guy, no pun intended, he's always been about more life, and anything that could help give him more life, or, you know, enable him to not be kind of awkwardly in areas with other artists, he's always been willing to do that.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty. Yeah!